Good morning, guys. I just got out of a meeting with my counselor regarding fall classes because fall is right around the corner. We still have summer, but before you know it, it's gonna be fall. So I just had a meeting about the classes and the courses that I'm taking, and my major and just some regular conversations. But we're heading home, so I figured I'd just do some POV driving and some talking. But let's get it's not really a cold start, but it's a fairly warm start. And as you can hear it is quite deep in the morning, and it's a lot louder in the morning, so yeah. And it is a beautiful day today, so it's quite warm. Now, I am surprised as to how much views I got in my last video. I was expecting maybe 20 or 30, but I got around 700 for my first video, which I'm super grateful for. And I'm super happy for the people who decided to tune into the video and watch it. I wasn't really planning on posting that video just because I wasn't sure what people would think about it, or how people would react to the video, but I figured I'd stop being scared and just post the video. And in the end, it is just a video. Maybe people will like it, so I did post it just to see how it would do, and it went up good. A lot of people liked it. It just sounds wonderful. A lot of people commented about it, told me I did good and everything, so I'm really grateful for the comments and the support. But in an upcoming video, I do want to go over the mods or any tweaks that I've done to the car, because in the end it is an old car, and not a lot of people are gonna mod it if it's not a car that has a lot of potential, like a Civic or a Subaru. This is just a IS250. It's not the best trim. It's actually the lowest trim, or I think it's the lowest trim. It's one of the lowest trims, so it's not the best of the best where you're gonna get a lot of potential out of it. The engine is also a very small engine. It's a 2.5 liter that makes around 204, 206 horsepower. And now I don't really need anything super fast. I'm not racing everybody and their moms. I'm just trying to enjoy my own car, trying to get the feel of it, trying to feel hey, I'm in my own car that I like to drive. And I have done a couple of tweaks to it to make it feel more enjoyable to me. So in the next video, I'll try to post a video. I'll try to make a video about things that I've done, because I haven't having issues with my GoPro. It's kind of funky. It turned off mid recording. It's the GoPro 11 Mini. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're just gonna cruise around town, drive home. The last time I was actually recording the video 2 days ago, and when I was recording it, I did the mirrors, because I installed the sequential mirror. There's a light on the mirrors that move when you turn, when you do your turn signals, and I updated them. And I was recording the video, the camera just shut off. I'm not sure if it was an update, but something just wasn't working correctly. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to record that video because it wasn't working. So in the next video, I'll do like a small rundown on how to like remove the mirror caps, because you have to remove it from behind and then you have to like pry open the actual mirror. It's not very difficult. So yeah, in the next video I'll do that. This campus has a lot of good places. It's got Toppers, Noodles, Chipotle, and like the whole back section is like the campus area. So like you can walk there out of class if you need to like grab some food or anything. Since St. Cloud State University, it's actually pretty good. And it's somewhat cheaper than most colleges are. Like I pay tuition out of pocket and like 5 classes will run me like around 5,500. So it's not the worst. It's actually pretty livable. And like if you like work the whole semester paying it off, you'll be able to like pay it off slowly without having to deal with like financial aid or anything like that. So it's a very reasonable tuition to pay. But of course, people's circumstances and lives can like affect that. So it's not for everybody. But for me personally, I've been paying the tuition out of pocket little by little, just so I don't have to like, after school, I don't have like a fucking 50,000 in like loans and all that other stuff that I don't want to deal with. I'd rather save up the money and like buy a dream car of mine, just to like, you know, yeah. So I'd rather not deal with all that. The campus is also like really close to the library, so like if you want to rather study in like a more open area, the library is just in downtown area, which is where the school is. So it's not too far. It's not like, it's somewhat far, but it's not like miles upon miles. It's very reasonable, because on campus you do have to pay for parking, which is quite ridiculous, but I guess that's just how they make their money. So parking is free here. You get free opportunity to use the computer, just the usual like library stuff. Pretty sure everybody already knows that, but it's got a lot of places, Purple Murphy's, some like other great places where you can like explore and go to. And it's a very reasonable community. When it comes to like seeing good cars, you're not gonna see a lot of cars that are like super expensive. You might see a couple of like Dodge, Ram, TRXs. You're gonna see mostly Corvettes like in the summer, which summer is coming up, so you're gonna see a lot of that. But like you're not seeing anything like crazy when it comes to the Corvette trim like a Z06. You're gonna see like base Corvettes, which are pretty good looking. And it's also one of my dream cars, so you know, I really like how they look. This car just sounds freaking awesome. Right now I currently have a muffler and resonated delete, so it's not like super loud, but it is also loud at the same time. You can hear like the pops. If like the car gets warm enough, you can hear the pops. It's not continuous, it's not a tune, and so it's not like rapidly or like very long, but it is quite noticeable, and it just sounds great. And just to make sure the video is still recording, because okay, it's still recording, because I just been having issues with it. It turns off and on. It's not like stable. Like I charge it, and then like when I go the next morning to like turn it on, it won't turn on. You gotta hold the power button for like 10 seconds and then click the button again. It's just super wonky. car sounds wonderful though, very, very wonderful. Regarding the previous video that I posted, like I said, I'm super grateful as to how it turned out. It turned out pretty great. I did edit it myself. I didn't do too much editing. It was just kind of like natural, because I just want to see how like the naturalness will like relate to the views. Like if more editing or like more like gestures or like add-ons will make a difference. But it didn't, and it got super well for our first video that I post on the YouTube channel. So super grateful for that. Very, very super grateful. So the GoPro did shut off again. Like I was down there and it turned out saying the storage was full, which is not true because it's pretty empty. And I've only recorded this 10-minute video of me driving from school over here, so it's super wonky and I just don't know what's going on with it in general. I don't know if you could hear that, but it just pops. Like when you downshift, it pops every now and then. If you like accelerate the throttle and then let go off of it and then tap it again, it makes like a little pop sound. It just sounds great. I wonder how it's gonna sound when I like tune it in the future, or if I decide to tune it, but it's just great. It's wonderful. It's not the fastest car, definitely not the fastest car. It's actually, yeah, it's definitely not the fastest car. It's pretty slow, but I live in a normal sized town. I'm not racing anybody as much, or maybe every now and then, but I'm not like racing everybody and their mom, so it's pretty fast for what I need. So from. But if it's still recording, I'm just gonna like end the video over here. I'm almost home, so yeah. I'll try to like add it all together, make it look good, but the GoPro has just been an issue. I might just get a new one or like try to fix it or contact GoPro, but aside from that, I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, I'll just end the video over here. Look forward towards the next video that I posted about like the mods and like the tweaks that I've done to the car and like what I plan on doing in the future for it and like my experience with the car. All right, with that, peace out.